chase it. Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Sunday to you all. I hope that you are having an amazing day thus far. If not, trust and believe it's about to get that much better. So, if you are watching me live, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from on today. Let me know who's here. Let me know who's here. We have some things to talk about, especially before this new week gets started. So go ahead and comment below. Let me know who's here. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from today. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to get straight into what I want to share with you all this afternoon. I'm going to start off with my intro as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled, single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of the legendary Les Brown, a Forex trader and investor. And I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome, everybody. Hey, South Carolina's in the house. Hello, Miss Harden. So listen, y'all, I have to get into what I want to share. But before I do that, I'm going to put this quick disclaimer out there, right? I want you to know that everything that I'm saying is coming straight from my heart. Know that it's coming out of love, not to be judgmental, not to tear anyone down, but strictly to uplift you, to bring into your consciousness some of the lies that you may be telling yourself. And if I say something that might be a little strong, and you may not be able to say amen, but you can say ouch, know that I'm still speaking to you. I want you to listen from the proper lens. Listen from the lens knowing that she's speaking this to me because she actually is concerned, she cares, she loves, and so she's going to tell me the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, right? Sometimes you need that coach. You need a coach like Pop. Like if you watch basketball, y'all know about the San Antonio Spurs, y'all need a Popovich in your life, okay? And so Coach Sharita is speaking on today. So don't get twisted, don't get mad. Know that I'm speaking from a place of love, but also from a place of wanting to shake you up so that way you're able to really realize that it's time to make a shift, okay? So here we go. Hello, Yasmin. How are you? So listen, y'all. In the past, I want to say week or two, I had two different encounters with two different individuals that really stirred my heart. It vexed me. It vexed me to the point where I wanted to go to their location, physically shake them up and say, you need to wake up and snap out of it. And it came from a place, of course, of love, but also it came from a place of understanding. I was able to not only sympathize with them, but empathize because I had been in the very place that they were at one point in time. The problem is they are continuing to believe the lie in which they are feeling comfortable with in their uncomfortability. They're feeling comfortable in not doing for themselves. They're feeling comfortable in not meeting their own potential, meeting their own goals. And so I have to say to this person, listen, are you going to continue on with the story that you're telling yourself? Are you going to take the shift, take the pen and rewrite your story? Every single one of us has the ability to write the story and continue to rewrite, edit, and revise the stories of our lives. We all have that opportunity. And the only difference between those that actually do and those that don't are the ones that choose not to. They choose not to because they're walking around in a vicious cycle, believing the cycle, believing the lies that they've been telling themselves. See, we are all hearing stories. We're all telling stories to ourselves. We've listened to the stories that other people have spoken over us, and we've made agreements with them both consciously and subconsciously. And so you say to yourself, every time I start something, I can't finish it. I'm not like them. They could do that and I can't. And I keep beating myself up because I can't do it. Well, listen to the thing. If you keep telling yourself the same story, you're going to have the same results. It doesn't end. It doesn't change. But the moment you decide to change the story, change every page in this book called life, is the moment you're able to move on and create a better life for yourself. Because at the end, in the beginning of the day, you are the only one responsible for how your life is going, no one else. And so you can choose to have the story where you start things and never finish. You can choose to have the story where you're beating yourself up and it's woe is me, everyone's cares are on me. That could be your story if you so want. Or you can make the switch. You can make the switch and everything changes. So often people quit on themselves before they even get started. They quit before they even get started. Oh no, I know I can't do that. How do you know? That immediately lets me know that this person has a fixed mindset. This person has a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset says, this is just my life. This is just what it is. Nothing changes. This is all I'm going to be, and that's it. They believe that there's no more to what the story already is saying. Then you have those that have a growth mindset. And with that growth mindset, they say, listen, hold up. Why am I still out here doing this? They understand that, wait, I can actually do something different. Better yet, let me at least make an effort to do something different. Those are the people that have a growth mindset. If you have a growth mindset and you're watching right now, type in the chat box, I have a growth mindset. Type in the chat box, I have a growth mindset. At the end and the beginning of the day, you have to want more for your life. And now you're probably watching and saying, well, Sharita, I do want more. I want to be able to travel when I want to travel. I want to be able to do more for my family. I want to lose weight. I want to be happier. I want a better marriage. I want that. Well, do you? Because if you do, you can have it. If you do, you can have it. But see, wanting something and following through with action are two different things. You could want it all day long. But if you don't follow through with actions, that means you don't really actually want it. Because when you want something bad enough, and as E.T. says, if you want it as bad as you want to breathe, honey, you're going to go ahead and do something about it. You're going to do something about it. And if God has placed people in your life to remind you of who you are, to help you grow, and has put coaches in your life, has put mentors in your life to help you get there, and you totally disregard their presence in your life, you've literally tapped out of everything. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If I am in your life, if God has allowed our paths to cross, be it in business, be it as your actual hired coach and mentor, and you choose to not abide by the instruction that I give you to help your life change, oh honey, that's it. Because what I don't do is cast my pearls on swine. Did she just call me a pig? No, I did not. But if your perception of that is what you see for yourself, and that's what you just said, but of course not. But what I am telling you is this. If God has blessed you with people in your life that have the wisdom, the insight, and the know-how to help you get to the next step, and you don't take advantage of that, you are doing yourself truly a disservice. There's no way any of my mentors could come into my life, give me counsel, or try to reach out to me and I ignore their calls. What? I wish Les Brown would call me and I ignore him. Mr. Browning call me, or any of my other mentors call me, Pastor Joanne Rosario, and I don't answer. No, I'm not doing that. That's foolish. That's foolish, and it's not being a good steward of the gifts that God has given me to help me elevate and become more. With every blessing, with every miracle comes instruction. And if the instruction is coming through the vessel that God has blessed me to have in my life, and I don't take heed to it, it's not God's fault. It's not my mentor's fault. It's on me. It's on me. So either I'm going to choose to get out of my way and hold tight to the instructions that I'm getting, or I'm going to live this life and just exist. What do you want? What do you want for real, for real? Because there are certain opportunities that come that are only there for a certain time frame, and they allow you to either take heed to it at that moment or you miss it. There are just certain things that are time sensitive. And once that mark is over, it's over. It's no different than the man who was laying, he was literally disabled for over 30 something years. And every time he had an opportunity to get healed, to get to the pool, he never did it. All he has is a whole bunch of excuses. Here is a man who's been crippled his whole life. And every time a year, the pool is there ready to help people get healed if you could just get to the pool. And this man says he can't. So now here comes Jesus. Here comes Jesus, God on the earth, who is able to do all things, who knows all things. He gets to this man, and the first thing he asks the man is, do you want to be healed? Now, I found that to be so interesting, and I've said this many times before. Here is this man who's been crippled for over 34 years. He can't walk, Jesus. You know that. You see him laying on this here floor. And the thing you ask him is, do you want to be healed? Not, let me heal you. Not, are you ready to receive your healing? He says, do you want to be healed? Why? Why would Jesus ask that question? Because if you've been in a certain place nearly your entire life and you've had opportunities to get better and you chose not to, I need to find out if you really want this thing for real. Because it's not that it's not available to you. You could have got healed before Jesus got there. You better roll and crawl your way to that pool. Beg somebody to take you to that pool. No, he didn't do any of that. He just laid on the ground, watched other people get healed. That to me is insane. There is no way that I, Sharita Leon, will sit here and watch other people win back to back. I watched them win, watched them make money, watch them change their lives, watch them live happier lifestyle, watch them lose weight, watch them do exceedingly great things. And here I go saying, dang, I wish that could have been me. The devil is a liar. I'm going to find my way there. I don't care if it takes me my entire life. I don't care if I have to try many different things in pursuit of getting there. But what I'm not going to do is just lay on the ground dormant, doing nothing. That is ridiculous. And that is the reason why Jesus had to ask the man, do you actually want to get healed? And the moment he was able to ask that question, what does he do? He gives a whole bunch of excuses as to why he hadn't gotten healed yet. That sounds like most people. So why haven't you done this yet? Well, I wanted to, but then, my friend's dog was in an accident and then she had to take him to the vet. And then my husband, he just trips sometimes. And I really wanted to, but then, my kids, they were just running around the house. And then my mom called me and then she got sick. All these excuses. Ain't nobody got time for that. You either could have your excuses and keep lying to yourself for those stories that you're believing, or you can choose to say, I'm ready. Tap me in, put me in the game, coach. I'm ready. One or the other. See, these are the stories that we're telling ourselves. And either the story you're telling yourself is either empowering you to win, or the story you're telling yourself is allowing you to stay comfortable in something that is dying within you. What story are you going to believe today? And this is the thing, because the stories that you're telling yourself that are not causing you to win, they're all lies. Those stories you're telling yourself are all lies. Now, have you ever been around someone who's a liar? Now you know they're a liar. As soon as they open their mouth, ain't nothing but a lie coming out of that thing. But they're going for it. They're lying, and you just sit there like, okay. But you know they're lying. So because you know they're lying, you're not paying them any attention. You know to take that word, put it in one ear, take it out the other, because you know they're not telling the truth. You don't pay any attention. You ignore it completely. So if you're able to do that for people that you know are lying, why aren't you doing the same thing for the stories in your mind that's telling you the opposite of everything that God has said about you? Hmm? Why are you still believing the lies? You know it's not true. And the reason you know it's not true is because the amazing God of the entire universe speaks more highly of you than the lies and the stories that you're telling yourself. The amazing God of the universe made you just like him. So if God made you in his image and likeness, meaning you can be like God on the earth, how could you dare quit on yourself? How can you dare tell yourself something isn't possible? How could you dare believe that your fate is to only be here and do nothing more than exist, go to a job, come back home, and that is it? How dare you believe that when there is power, when there is God in you? How could you believe that? Mm-mm. No way. No way. That's a lie. And so you have to decide what you're going to do differently. And you better pay attention to the people that God has put in your life to help you grow, to elevate you, and do as they instruct you to become better. You debunk all the lies that you've been telling yourself and do the opposite of what you've been doing. If what you've been doing has not been working for you, honey, you need to stop. Stop. Why are you doing the same thing and it's not working? That's called insanity. Out here walking around with a straight jacket. Don't do it to yourself. You would be surprised what is waiting for you on the other side. You would be surprised as to how much your life can be that much more amazing. You would be surprised. And all it took for you was to make a decision to switch up your way of doing things and to change the mindset that you currently have and to adopt a limitless belief system that allows you to see yourself the way God truly sees you. You'd be surprised. So listen, it's time for your call to action. Are you going to continue to quit on yourself? Or are you going to choose yourself? And no, I'm not saying that this is easy. Trust and believe, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that it's totally possible. That's the only thing you really need to know. The belief in knowing that it's possible. If I know that something is possible, that's all I need to know that it can be for me. And if it can be for me, that's all I need. That's all I need. It is possible for you. Let go of your past and all the stories that don't serve you. Let go of all the things that didn't work, what went wrong. Listen, life is going to happen. Things are going to go wrong, and things are also going to go right if you would so choose. Period. You got to make the shift. Hello, King Varese. You have to make the shift. I'm telling you, the person that I am today, I promise you, I was nothing like this. And the people that know me from back in the day could attest to what I'm saying. I was nothing like the woman I am today. But I realized that that girl that was operating in low vibrational energy, that girl who had issues with confidence, self-esteem, that girl who used to think so negative, y'all, let me tell you something. When I say that I used to think so negatively, it is literally a miracle that I am the person I am today. I was so different. I used to be so negative. And I lied to myself. And this is what I would say to myself. I used to say that, well, if I don't have any expectations for anything happening, that's good. If it doesn't happen, then, I won't be disappointed. Meanwhile, I was living a whole entirely disappointed life. All I thought was negativity. I didn't even try to think about positive things because I didn't want to get disappointed. Girl, you still in bondage. What the heck? That's a lie to keep you complacent, as opposed to making the shift to think positively consistently. And in me doing that consistently, I then was able to attract now positivity into my life. But the moment I kept living into all the negative thoughts in my mind, I kept attracting negative things. So at some point you have to say, what the heck? I don't want this no more. Like, I don't want these negative things in my life. Make the shift. Make the shift. I'm telling you, the choice is yours. God has given us a choice. He said, I put before you blessings and cursings, life and death. Choose life. He tells you, choose life. Are you going to choose life today? Are you going to choose life today? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Listen, for those of you that are watching this, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay, and you have decided to change everything, you have decided to tell yourself a new story, you have decided to make the shift and work on the journey of becoming, I say congratulations and welcome to your new life. Welcome to all things grand. Welcome to a higher consciousness of who you really are. Welcome to royalty. Welcome to life being what you decided to be. Welcome to actually enjoying all that you are. Because today starts a brand new day for you. Today is your anniversary in your rebirth of who you truly are. So listen, I'm excited for you. I can't wait to hear all the great stories that you will tell me from making that shift and not giving up on yourself, for standing up for you, because quitters never win and winners never quit, right? And if you would like to work with me personally and help you get to your next level in life, help you win, you need to get in my inbox. If you're watching from Facebook, inbox me. If you're watching from YouTube, you can email sharitaleon@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook and inbox me as well. But I'm looking forward to working with you all. Listen, I will be back later on tonight. This has been great. I'm excited for those of you that are making the shift. And if you've been wondering, of course, I'm drinking my Capri Sun coffee, y'all. You need to get you some. Get in my inbox. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time, only believe until the end, and go get your life in a cup of Capri's coffee. Be blessed, y'all.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase.